In Charleston, South Carolina, a gunman entered into the Emanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church and murdered 9 people during their weekly Bible study. And with all the recent events in the news, you would think that the church in the black community would be one of the safe havens where people don't have to worry about being shot for no reason. And I hear this story, and it's almost like it's a repeat of it's just these kind of stories happen so often that sometimes I think to myself that what if that could have been me who was tragically gunned down for no reason? I mean, my father was murdered before I was born because he was being robbed and the person shot him to death. And I mean, I know people who have been shot, and then you hear about these stories where the police officer shoots someone for no reason, like the guy was running away and he shoots him in the back 9 times. And then I think about the family in this situation, and I think to myself, how hard that has to be to go through something like this. You know, you send your or you know, you say goodbye to your loved one, and you think to yourself, hey, I can't wait to see them when they get back. But then, you know, and you think that they're safe because they're at church, but then you get a phone call and that you find out that they've been murdered. I mean, my heart goes out to the people or goes out to the families of the people who lost their loved ones in this tragic incident. And also below I'm going to put a link for a fundraiser fundraiser to go towards the families of the deceased loved ones. And sometimes when I hear stories like this, I'm honestly lost for words, because on a certain level I feel like it's almost these are kind of attacks are like personal. I feel like a personal connection, because the reason that this person killed these people was because he was a white supremacist. So the reason that this guy murdered 9 people was because they were born with a different level of melanin in their skin. You know, human beings can be so vile and disgusting towards their fellow human beings. It just makes me like really sad. It makes me lost for words. But my advice for humanity is to just love your fellow human being. You know, I'm an atheist, but it's like anytime anyone is killed, it doesn't matter whether they're part of a certain race, religion, whatever. Any loss of human life like this is tragic. And that's what I gotta say. In the description below, I'll have a link for a fundraiser that will be raising money for the deceased victims' families. And just end the violence. Enough is enough. And also, if you know someone that's at risk and is a troubled person or whatever, and you can talk to them out of a situation that could, you know, maybe lead to violence and lead to a loss of life, do that. Step in. Be that person that can change someone's you know, mindset towards something positive. You know, if you have, like, you know, a teenager in your life who might be part of a gang or do something or be involved in activities that are bad for him or her, step in and do something about it before something like this repeats itself. Or you know someone who has mental issues, get them help. Do something. Be that person in their life that will make a difference. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.